Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I just got back from the gym and no, we are not filming a athletic apparel review like I normally do. We're switching it up and doing another hair video. I haven't done one in so long, and I also haven't cut my hair in quite a while. It's due for a haircut. It's looking boring. Obviously this is post-gym hair and 3-day hair. So because I need to wash my hair, today is the perfect day to cut it since you should always cut your hair wet. And I want to do the butterfly haircut, that ponytail method, because it's super simple. And I have done the butterfly haircut in the past, I think like 2 years ago now. I am hoping for a better result this time around. My hair is also much longer and healthier, so I'm excited to try it again. I believe it was almost a year ago when I filmed me cutting my own layers and doing like a wolf cut style. So that is where all of these little random layers are coming from, and they have grown out a little bit. I'm looking to kind of even out my layers a little bit more with the butterfly haircut and get rid of any little dead ends I have. I think it'll be a fun and easy refresh. So come along with me as I cut my hair as a non-hair cutting professional. Definitely not an expert, but I feel like I can follow instructions relatively well. I feel like this is gonna turn out fine, but you really never know. But I'll give it my best shot and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and wash and wet my hair and I'll be right back. We are back with freshly washed hair, literally dripping wet. I am following Brad Mondo's latest video on how to do the butterfly haircut. I found his video to be really simple and straightforward, so if you want to learn the actual technicalities of this haircut, then I would check that out. I'll link it in the description. I got 2 hair ties since it's 2 ponytails. I also have actual hair cutting scissors, and then I have a wet brush and a picker comb thing, and this will help get all the hair up in a ponytail, especially if you have thick hair. This will help with having an actual clean part. I'm going to spray my hair with this heat protectant. I think I got this from Ulta, and that's just to make sure my hair is squared away for when I do blow dry it. So the first thing he mentions is finding the top of your hair, the apex. Mine is right here. And then you're just gonna brush all your hair forward for the first ponytail. You'll have a little grudge moment here. And then he mentioned meeting that part with the actual back of your ear. And as you can see, there's a lot still back here, so let's pull that forward. This side. It's so hard to see with all your hair forward. Oh my god. Alright, this is what it's looking like. It's honestly not perfect, but I don't think it has to be since it's a super layered look, as long as it's like generally even on both sides. And so now we're gonna do our first ponytail, and in the tutorial they said it should be in between your eyebrows. Bum bum. Alright, so we do have it in between our eyebrows, not too high on our forehead. So I think this is good. Let's do the top ponytail. It needs to be as literally high as you could possibly get. And you will need your wet brush for this because last time I did this part was probably the most difficult. Here is that ponytail. I got it like as high as I could. Hopefully that'll work. And here you can kind of see the parting a little bit better. Let's give this a quick brush. So we're gonna cut the front first, and I think I'm just gonna do 4 inches. which is a pretty significant amount. He mentioned doing like the front and then letting it down and seeing how you like it, which is definitely like the smart way to go. However, I'm in a time crunch and I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna chop off a decent amount, do the same length in the back, and call it a day and do a reveal to see, because I just want this to be as simple as possible. And obviously in the tutorial, he was cutting someone else's hair, so you definitely want to check if you're cutting someone else's hair. If mine's not perfect, I did it to myself, you know? So let's give this a quick little brush, and then we will actually use the comb to drag and then cut. My scissors are a little old, so hopefully they'll do the job. And he also says to cut going with the way the ponytail is positioned. I can actually see some of my other layers in here, so I think I'm gonna cut up to that layer because I kind of wanted my layers to be evened out. But if you don't have pre-existing layers, then obviously just like cut the amount you think you would want. Boom. Oh my god, I'm nervous actually. Oh no. My scissors are definitely old, but it's fine. We'll get through it. Boom. That is a good amount of length, I should say. Definitely will take care of the split ends. Hopefully I don't lose too much of the length of my actual hair, but we shall see. If there's any little stragglers, just take care of those. I'm just evening it out a little. Boom. Now we'll be cutting the back, and you're supposed to cut the same length you did with the front. And you're supposed to cut up, which is gonna be very difficult, I already know. I think if you're doing it yourself, the best way is to like get in position up and then fold it down and cut. Ooh, this is a lot to get in one shot. Okay, that seems to be all right. Let's just go for it. It'll be fine. Good vibes. Oh my god, so much hair to cut through. Okay, I definitely felt like I cut off a lot there. We might be rocking shorter hair, because I don't see how this doesn't take out the majority of your length. Let's take this down and just see what we're working with and make any adjustments we may need. We probably will need adjustments, let's be real. So this is the front. Okay, the front is decent, you know. We got a little cascade going on that we will probably need to touch up, but it's a good starting point. Actually, we didn't lose that much length. Not as much as I initially thought, which is good because I was a little like, oh, I didn't want to. But we lost a lot of hair. My hair feels a lot lighter. I'm actually surprised how well this turned out. I did not have confidence in this process. Okay, let's see how much length we have now compared to before. I'll put a comparison here. It's actually about the same length, maybe a tiny bit shorter. It's pretty much at the same green stripe. So I'm very happy with that. And I have my layers back. Wow, wow. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Hopefully you can see a little bit better here, all of the layers. And then this is what the back looks like. I am actually pretty happy with this. In his tutorial, he did curtain bangs to add on to this style. I actually have some old curtain bangs that did grow out, and I think I'm just gonna keep them like that. Whenever I go to the gym, I like to tie all my hair back, and if I have shorter curtain bangs, I cannot get it into the ponytail. And honestly, it's just like a lifestyle thing. My hair's almost always in a ponytail, but I am gonna connect a little bit better here, just so that this looks a lot more intentional. Give it a quick spray so that it's wet again. And then you'll just check for any disconnection. This one's actually connected pretty well, but I'm just gonna be very picky. There is like some spare pieces that are kind of giving split ends. So I'm cutting those out. Here's kind of a step. So we'll just do the technique he showed, which is having your scissors very wide and then just slowly chopping it down. Boom. All right, pretty happy with this side. Now let's do the right side. And I am seeing a couple of weird pieces, so we'll clean that up. And that is looking good enough to me on this side. So that is gonna be the haircut portion without the curtain bangs. So I'm gonna go ahead and style it, do the whole Revlon blow drying thing and makeup, and we will do a reveal. I am excited. I'm feeling pretty good about it. It looks so good wet, so I bet it looks even better once it's dry. Stay tuned. Real quick, I wanted to show you what this hair looks like when it's not blow dried, and it's honestly really cute. You can definitely see the layers everywhere, and this is pretty semi-dry hair. There's only a little bit of moisture, and this is what it looks like in the back. Pretty excited about it, but I'm gonna re-wet my hair and blow dry it so you can see like the full stylized. But I know a lot of people may be curious about what it looks like when it's not styled, because let's be real, most of the time for us, that's just kind of the case. Still, you deserve the whole reveal, so I'll be right back. Here is the finished product with a very rough blow dry with the Revlon blow dry tool, because honestly, I'm not good at doing actual blow dries. I didn't put any product in my hair other than that heat protectant earlier. I just wanted it to be kind of like a realistic result, not like a pro result. As you can hopefully tell, there are a lot of beautiful layers in the hair. Very stunning. If you added like some volumizer and maybe some like texturizer at the end, it could even be more vibrant and piecey. In Brad's tutorial, he did do the curtain bangs and they would have been like shorter here, which I definitely recommend. I feel like that's such a cute look. I just left mine long just for my own personal lifestyle reasons. And overall, I'm just very happy with the result. I like that there's not as much thickness at the bottom, it's more at the top. This is what it looks like in the back. I have no idea what it looks like in the back, but hopefully it's cute. Honestly, obsessed with the result. Love that it doesn't take any length off if you do it correctly. And I would recommend trying this out if you are a beginner, because it was really easy to do and it has really cute results. I feel very beautiful, very cutesy, and I am just obsessed. That will conclude the video though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, please hit that like button. It really helps this channel out. And if you would like to, hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the family and not miss any future videos. If you have any questions or have any requests for other videos, feel free to leave a comment down below. I do read every comment I get since I'm a smaller channel. YouTube seems to think you would enjoy this video, so if you'd like, hit that and I will catch you in that video. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!